Hi folks, it's Mark here, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of the GL.iNet Slate 7. This is the latest version of their travel routers. They've been making their travel routers as well as regular home routers and other networking equipment for quite a while. This is the new Wi-Fi 7 version. It's just come out. As you can see on the box here, it's a dual band version. So this is 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. No 6 gigahertz on this, but it is a travel router. So obviously there's probably going to be a few compromises given the compact form factor. I know that the Flint 3, the Wi-Fi 7 version of their home router that's coming soon, that is going to be a tri-band router, but this one is just dual band. Going to be making use of this over the next few weeks and hopefully be able to bring you a full review once I've made use of it for a little while, see how well this works. But today we're just going to go through the unboxing video and we'll take a look at what you get in the box. Let's take a look. So some film here, we'll just get rid of that. That out the way. Film gone, forget about it. We've got a little pull to open thing on the top here. Let's see if I can do this without tearing it. There we go, all done. And then let's have a look and see what we've got inside. Handy little flap for pulling it all out here, that's nice. Which way up does this go? Let's see. I've got a bit of a flap here. Open it up. Cardboard packaging all around so far, that's nice. Got a little connect with GL.iNet, little membership card there to invite you to sign up. And then we've got a getting started guide there with a QR code for guessing more information, a few bits of information about how to set the thing up in here, more information on the other side, troubleshooting, warranty information, that kind of thing. Pop that over there. Then we've got the unit itself. Let's take a look. This is in a small film bag here, so we'll just move that out of the way. Is this a little pull to open? Little pull to open cord here. Okay, we're just going to have to rip this open. There we go. There it is. That's the device itself. So this thing actually has a touch screen on the front. So hopefully you can see that there in the video. This actually comes up and lights up with various bits of information that you can swipe through from some of the pre-release videos that I've seen. A few ports on the back. So this is power delivery. So this unit, travel router, but it doesn't have any kind of a battery built in. No cellular on this either. You're going to be using this to bridge through to another connection that you're going to find in some fashion, maybe a hotspot, tether with USB, plug into a Ethernet jack if you can find one. But yeah, you will need power for this, either power delivery USB-C charger or perhaps a power bank that can deliver the power that this needs. I did take a look at the specs. It says that this draws 18 watts, but it can draw more if you've plugged something into the USB-A port. And then we've got these lift-up antennas on the side. Oh, that's nice. They actually sort of, I don't know if you can see that on the video, they sort of slot into place so that there's a kind of a stop here. And then you can push them further back. So they'll go all the way back, but there's a kind of a stop there. Let's see, it's the same on the other side. Yep, there we go. We've got a little button here and then a little mode switch. Not sure what they're for. I'm sure I'll figure that out. Just returning to the back, these are 2.5 gig ports, which is quite nice. These are labeled as WAN and LAN, as you can see. We'll pop this to one side again, and let's take a look at what else we get in the box. So we've got a flat Ethernet cable here. Not sure if that's Cat5 or Cat6, but we've got a Ethernet cable in the box as well. What else have we got? We've got a USB-C cable right here as well. So they're giving you a USB-C cable in the box. That's nice. And then we've got a whole bunch of adapters here. So I'm guessing these are for our power connectors. So we've got UK, and then we'll just pull out the next one. That looks like an EU. And then this is the main one itself. I'll just pop that to one side. And then I think, is that Australia? I think that might be Australia. I'll pop it down there as well. As for this power connector, does this come off? Or do these go into here in some fashion? Not sure how this works. I'll just open that up. There we go. And then we've got, does that snap onto here? Let's pop this down, and then, oh, I see, right, so you just snap that on to turn it into whatever it is that you need. And then there's a little push button here to clip that on. I'm going to be UK, so we just, if you can see that here, you just snap that down, and then that's a UK, makes it into a UK power socket, power plug. So just push and then release. And then if you are in the States, you're going to have the pins pull out like so. And they snap closed. So this is quite handy. Oftentimes when you buy equipment, you'll get some sort of adapter, some sort of transformer, and then you clip on the relevant plug that you need for whatever you're using in your country, and then you end up throwing the rest of them away. But obviously this is a travel router, so you could find yourself in all sorts of different places around the world where having a different plug is going to be useful, and it's all going to just snap onto this. And it's kind of interesting design here that the pins for US always stay in place, and then you just pop these on, and then you just flip these out if you are in the US. So just to return everything in front here, so we've got the travel router itself with the antenna there. We've got the various different adapters, and then the mains lead itself. We've got our Ethernet cable. We've got our USB-C cable here. Hoping to do a full review of this, as I say, in due course. Hopefully we will have some good results with that. It'll be interesting to see how this thing works and whether it will provide some useful functionality. Pretty much top marks for the packaging here, mostly cardboard, just a couple of bags here, this and the film on the outside, but otherwise pretty sustainable on the packaging front, nice and compact. I think I'm going to need to get a carrying case for this. I wasn't sure whether one would come in the box or not. On the GL.iNet website, they do sell some carry cases for this, but it describes them as replacement carry cases. So I wasn't sure whether that would mean that some would come in the box or not, but I'll get one of those. In the meantime, hope that's been a useful unboxing, and I'll see you soon for the review. Thanks for watching.